All right, quick story for you. This happened a couple of nights back. Ernestine comes running into my little office. It's about 4:15 Pacific Coast time. And she yells, "You were a Jeopardy question." Okay, so as I've spoken of before, Ernestine and I love Jeopardy. We watch all 5 shows, usually on Friday night, bang, 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 back to back to back. And Ernestine had, I don't know, 6 or 8 texts from her friends in New York. She has a bunch of friends in New York who were actually watching the live Jeopardy on East Coast time, who said I was a Jeopardy question. So I immediately thought of 2 recent podcast questions. Number 1, you might remember, if you were a Jeopardy question, what would it be? And number 2, the other question I answered just a couple of weeks back was, what's left on your bucket list? And I thought at that flashpoint moment, man, that's on my bucket list. I have finally arrived because now there's nothing left to accomplish. I'm at peace with the world because I'm a Jeopardy question. Then I thought, exactly what was the clue that popped up on the board that somehow featured me? And I start to fear, like, he's the biggest jerk on television. Answer is, okay. And then, of course, my second biggest fear would be nobody would buzz in because nobody would have any idea who I was. So a few minutes passed, then one of Ernestine's closest friends, Francesca, she's a dermatologist in New York. Hope she doesn't mind me saying her name, but I don't think she will. Anyway, she sent an actual video clip of what the clue was. So we were actually able on Ernestine's phone to watch the actual clip. The category was actually nonfiction TV. It was the $1,200 double Jeopardy clue. And all of a sudden, I look up and it's a blast from my past. And I see this. I'm Carrie Champion. After being the moderator between Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless on First Take, I became an anchor on this ESPN flagship show. And Jared, one of the contestants, rings in and says, correctly, what is SportsCenter? Bingo. Except that hurt because it wasn't really about me. It was about Carrie on SportsCenter. I wasn't really the clue. I was just a part of it. So my life remains unfulfilled, and I'm sorry, but my bucket list remains incomplete. I hope you enjoyed that video. You ready for more? Make sure you click that subscribe button for all the exclusive content from the Skip Bayless Show. And don't forget to check out the full episode of the show wherever you get your podcasts by clicking the link in the description.